We're back at Bayou Signet again. Today is Thursday, I don't know, June 4th, June 5th, something like that. Getting a little late in the afternoon. I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to do an unedited, no breaks, no power off video. And then, you know, maybe I'll edit it a little bit at the end, you know, once I'm done. But several folks have said, or I've watched several folks on YouTube that just do beginning to end videos. They bring battery packs for their GoPros, which I have right there on the deck of the boat, and they just record until they get back to the dock. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That said, let me stop the video here in just a second while I put the boat in, because I don't really think you guys need to see the video of me backing my truck up 8,000 times, you know, back and forward, trying to put this boat in the water. I have not yet mastered the skill that is backing up a trailer. So, be right back. Okay, the boat's in the water. Just put the truck and trailer in the parking lot, and I'm walking back up to this is a flood wall here we have here in South Louisiana. This was put up after Katrina came through and put quite a bit of a hurting on the city here. So yeah, if you can see, this is a significantly structurally significant wall here. There's a big gate that goes on it. What's going on, man? How are you?
Mike Bazan?
What's that?
Mike Bazan. Pete. He could be his fucking brother.
Really?
Watch you. He's away in the bass club. He was walking away. I said, "God damn, that
Mike Bazan?
He's got the beard, got everything."
Oh, that's cool. He must be a good-looking guy.
Well, you know,
He's what?
he's almost.
Good luck, man. You want to race?
No. I ain't going to
No, me either. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just coming out here to relax and not be at work.
Yeah, me too.
There's some stuff in the boat that I don't need. Oh, that's all wet. All right, let's see if we can do two pulls. One on choke and one not on choke. Choke it. All right. A little bit of throttle. Ooh, it's hot out here. Just gonna let that motor warm up just for a second. Get my sunscreen out here. Should have bought stock and sunscreen 20 years ago. Let's see. Get off of that dock. There we go. Head out this way. Bring this little no wait zone in here. I did some carb cleaning this morning on the motor because I noticed I lost about 2 miles an hour the last time I was out here. I'm gonna see if I can get back up to 24 again. Got some folks up here fishing, so I'm gonna try to be super courteous here. Go through here as quietly and as slowly as I can. boy, it's hot out here. Let's get it started. I am going to put my battery pack and cable for the GoPro over here so I don't lose it. I tend to drop things in the water. My experience is that if it can be dropped in the water, I will drop it in the water. So I try to take steps to avoid that. let's get them. Brought that ice chest for some reason. I don't know what that reason would be. Get some bait out of here. This here. Put this. Just in case I'm out here for a while. Ew, what the heck? That's gross looking. You guys living? We'll give it a shot. Maybe I drowned my worms in that old. That's the pack from yesterday. What the heck? No hook on this one. It's not going to work as well without a hook on it, or so I've heard. Yikes, I'm hitting a tree. There's a log in the water and I'm going right over the top of it. I actually miscalculated the wind. I thought the wind was pushing in the other direction. So you know what? Before I put my trolling motor down, I'm going to run back to the other end of this canal because I do not want to fight the wind for this whole half-mile canal I'm about to fish down. So, be right back. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Just eat the thing, bro. Worms hanging in there. I didn't even feel that one. He tried to run off with it. I'm going to invent something that tells you whether or not your worm is still on the hook. Look at that little mother jumping right there. He's going to jump again. Hold on. Where's he at? No? Jump once and quit. Just concentrating at one little spot right there. Because I tried back over here the same distance. There's another one. Gotcha. Oh man. I am going to the store and getting some new hooks tonight. I think these hooks are too big. And they're the only ones I have. Whoops. That's not a good cast, is it? Unless it catches a fish, and then it's a great cast. I think I am in a swarm of tiny little fish right now. So I'm going to go over there where I just saw something break the surface. See if I can catch a whale. I think he stole my worm. Yep. All right, one more worm, and then I am going to cut this hook off and retie, because I think this hook is bent in some kind of a weird way that's keeping me from landing some of these fish. I could be wrong. I could be just a bad fisherman. It's entirely possible. Once again, the look away cork strikes. I looked down to make sure my cover was over my gas tank, and the cork was underwater. And the fish was stealing my worm. Whoa, the wind's kicking up a little bit. Probably going to push me out of the spot anyway, so I'm okay with that. We're not exactly smoking them right here. Push pull out and just shove off this bank. Get myself out of here. Ease on down the canal here. No, didn't push myself out far enough. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, my trolling motor was snagged on something, that's why. And the cork's under. Of course it is, because I was looking away from her. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that one feels like I might be getting rained on for too long. That feels like a 2-minute warning. a log with the trolling motor and carrying it along with me. Exactly where I wanted it. A little bit too close to all that mess over there. Didn't take my worm though, so I'm good. Little butterfly. You want to be on YouTube? Guess not. My butterfly friend is back.